Alexios.
Yeah.
Alexios, actually.
Hi, Camilla.
Okay, so we shall start our
Another
topic. Right. Last time we talked about the whole education here in Taiwan. And when we want to talk more about that so that we can make people understand us better, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Recently, people keep asking, how could that be possible that we learn English with English here in Taiwan since people do not speak English?
Yes.
Can you tell me the way that your teacher taught you when you were in the elementary school?
Okay.
Do they give you a textbook?
Yeah, they do.
And may I know what's in the textbook? Do they write in English or in Chinese?
Both.
Both. And can you tell me, I'm not sure if you still remember, but I want you to try to recall when you open a book, you read those Chinese words first or English words first?
Teacher lead us to read English first, then Chinese. Yes.
Okay.
That's how we learn.
But I mean, when you got the book in the beginning.
Oh, you mean myself?
Exactly. Without the teacher's help. When you like day one, the teachers gave you the books. All the students, they got very excited, and you are very excited. And you open the book. So you're reading English or Chinese?
Of course, read the thing that I know. So Chinese first, then English, because back in that time, English is something that I don't know.
All right. So that explains. It's more like an instinct reaction, right? That you would do something that you are familiar with.
Yes.
Right. But the book, if they took away all the Chinese, just leave all the English, what would you think that you would do? Would you still feel excited and check the book? Would you?
For the first time, yes, I would feel excited.
Okay, that is the very point. The very important point. This is what we're trying to tell people too. Even though you don't understand, but the books itself, there are many pictures. You don't really read the words, since you don't know the words, right?
Yeah.
We don't really read the words, but we read the pictures. That's the part that attracts us in the beginning. So those pictures will make us happy.
Yes.
And feel excited, and we would love to learn more.
Yeah.
Right. So that is the point. We would want to say that we don't really need to worry about the Chinese part. Just take them away. Just leave English only for the textbook. And if the children, they really do not understand what's going on, then the teacher can speak Chinese a little bit to help for understanding. Because after all, it's bilingual in the beginning.
Yeah.
They're not the babies, you know. For the babies, you do not need to explain. Just keep talking. Then they can speak Mars language.
Because that's how we learn
our
that's mother
the
tongue.
Present from
the beyond.
Exactly. It's just the present. If you're newborns, you have the newborn rights that you just know it and you learn it. But when you start to pick up the language, and that's also the time you start to lose some of the present, so that we have to learn it in a hard way.
Yes.
Right. So that's the point. If we really want to make it easy here in Taiwan, then we really have to make it easy for the learners so that they can keep the interest.
How do we make it easier?
How to make it easy? Start from the very young. We don't make it till like people already like
understand what we're talking about.
7 or 8. It's actually a little bit too late. Let's bring it a little bit earlier to the kindergarten stage. Right, and daily conversation, and we will be able to do it. And just through playing, we learn the language.
Oh.
Right, and when you go to grade 1, when you are 7 years old, you can read a little bit. Then we let you read a storybook.
Oh.
Then you will be able to learn more. Since you already understand the talking and listening first, you listen and then you talk. Then you start to read the words and then write. Yes, the procedure never changes. It's how we learn Chinese too, right? English should be the same. Okay, so we say that the procedure of learning should be
listening,
speaking,
and reading,
and
writing.
Yes, and writing at the end.
Yeah.
All the languages are the same.
Yeah.
Right? If you are born in Spain, then you also listen the Spanish first, right? And then you'll be able to speak Spanish a little bit, and then start reading and writing. But of course, you would say that, oh, baby, start reading early. They can just read the pictures and some words too. Okay, that's for sure. But then they treat those words as pictures.
Yeah.
For them, it's more like a visual thing. So you open your eyes, you will see things. That's natural. So we don't count that as. I mean, we need to narrow down the meaning of reading. Reading, like you really read an article, we call it reading. Not like seeing things, seeing words is different. So honestly, it starts with listening, right? Because you are a baby, what else can you do? You cannot talk, right?
The only thing we can do is just listen to our parents.
Exactly, and then keep listening, and you start to figure out, because when people start to talk, all your brains focus too much on their expression, their face, so you know the meaning, kind of contact, and then they also, with the body language, they connect the words and the thing together. So that's how we start to understand, oh, you mean water because you bring water to me, so that's called water. Oh, pencil because you bring your pencil to me, so it's a pencil. Then I start to connect the sound and the words and the item together. Right, but I don't know how to write pencil in the beginning because in my brain there's no shape of the words. I only pop out the item like pencil and the sound too, of course. So that's how I start to learn the language. And I know that the education here in Taiwan, and they are afraid because they say, oh, in the whole class people cannot understand because we start the age too late. Right?
Yeah.
To be honest, it's like they already know how to talk and communicate. So then you start to use the second language. I mean, another language. We don't call it second language. We can talk about that in the future. Mm-hmm. We just call it another language. You use another language to speak. Of course, it's kind of foreign for them, and then people would just don't know what to do, right? But then you have to use a lot of body language to make it up. So body language is really, really important. If we want to promote the language in like elementary school, for kindergartners, you still need to use the body language to help, but then you don't need to suffer that much because it all relates to their daily lives. So it will be easier for the kindergartners to combine the languages together. They listen a lot, they speak a lot. Eventually they'll get used to it. So it's become their life. For the teachers would have a problem. The students always say, oh, I don't understand. Then you say, okay, you don't understand, then you don't talk. And when you don't talk, you will listen more, right? Then when you listen more, you'll learn how to talk nicely too. If you have the situation that students keep saying, oh, I don't understand, then you don't need to be frustrated. You just say, very good. Then you just be quiet. Yes, just be quiet and listen. And when you listen more enough, you will have the ability to talk. That's the very important message that we learned today for the teachers. Don't get frustrated and don't get upset when the students say, I don't know what you're talking about. You just say, very good. Then
be quiet.
Stay quiet and listen. Then eventually you'll get it.
Good. Yeah. Nice suggestion because I am a teacher as well.
Exactly.
Teachers always have the same
Feel frustrated, right?
Same situation.
A lot of situations.
Always happen.
Yes, exactly. So we'll share more teaching skills and a lot of classroom situations and maybe the habits from the daily lives. All right, see you in the next channel. Oh, see you next time. We're all in the same channel. Cut that part. See you in the next film.
Yeah, see you next time.